I think the thing that Trump was most perturbed about, me asking him to be my vice president, I think that was like lower on the list of things that caught him off guard. It was the fact that I walked in with intelligence. So Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. When Trump started basically screaming at me at the table, telling me I was going to lose, I mean, has that ever worked for anyone in history?
All right, welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Ellison Maloney. Damage control is something all people in the limelight have to consider when things go south. But for former President Donald Trump and a controversial dinner with Kanye West, who both now face presidential runs, things can spiral even faster. Let's bring in some fellow PR experts to talk about it. The host of Front and Center, an entertainment and PR expert, Jacquie Jordan, and publicist and host of the Apple Top 10 Naughty But Nice podcast, Rob Shooter. All right, happy Monday to you both. Jacquie, I'll start with you. So former President Trump took to Truth Social to explain his version of the story, basically saying that he had agreed to have a dinner with Ye, but Ye then brought 3 other people, including Nick Fuentes, who he wasn't expecting and didn't really know, Fuentes is considered a right-wing activist. He said he didn't know that Fuentes and the other guests were coming. So was this enough? And do you think he should have taken the dinner with Ye, considering Ye has had controversial comments? He was even kicked off Twitter.
I think the president has actually handled, I think his statement was really clean and clear. I think he handled it well. I mean, I'm still trying to say, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater with Ye. I mean, he had it right about Apple Pay with the digital currency, pushing for digital currency. We watch what happened with Balenciaga. It's fallen apart since they dropped him with their own self-destruction. So I don't want to throw him out completely. But if you're going to somebody else's place and dinner, and you're going to insult them by saying that, the president should be your vice president ticket, I could see why the president would be upset by that comment, even if he did or didn't yell at him. And I think, Kanye's definitely pushing the envelope here, and I think the president has responded appropriately. So,
yeah, Rob, take a listen to what Kentucky Congressman James Comer had to say.
Well, he certainly needs better judgment in who he dines with. I know that he's issued a statement and said he didn't know who those people were. I would not take a meeting with that person. No, I wouldn't take a meeting with Kanye West either, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, Rob, do you agree, just, on the PR and image, if you were advising him and he said, Ye's coming by for dinner, would you tell him to take that dinner considering the controversial comments that Ye has made?
Yeah, Ye's a racist and has said anti-Semitic things, has been dropped by companies, rightfully so, has never apologized for hateful, despicable things that he has said. However, if Kanye wants to meet with Donald Trump, that's their decision. I would not meet with Kanye West. I certainly wouldn't meet with Nick Fuente. But I think here there's some thought behind the madness. You don't just turn up at Mar-a-Lago and walk in. You have to be on guest lists. I've been to Mar-a-Lago. It's really difficult to get in that building. And it's even more difficult to sit down with the former president. So I think we have to wonder what is going on here. Trump has shown many, many times he's smart like a fox. He doesn't do things by accident. He doesn't make mistakes. He's brilliant at getting attention. I would argue this is not good attention, but once again, we're all talking about the president, which we know he loves.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. And I mean, the media, they love a Trump story, right? So
they love a Trump story.
They do, Jacquie. I mean, think about how Trump did for the ratings for a lot of these media outlets when he was president. But so Trump now, he's calling Ye a, quote, seriously troubled man, Jacquie. Is this enough to distance himself from the story? And do you think it will quickly go away?
Well, I think the media has always been trying to push around Donald Trump a racist story, and certainly an anti-Semitic one if they can get one in around Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump has always been very clean around this, in my opinion, in my experience in witnessing him. But I think that, this is kind of where it's edging in. And, a lot of people of high power take meetings with other people. And I always say, you listen to what your enemies have to say because you learn more from them than from shutting them down.
Yeah, I think you're right. And of course, all eyes, Rob, are on Trump. So whoever he meets with, whoever he has dinner with, it's going to be public knowledge, right? It's going to get leaked out. So, Trump's trying to distance himself from Ye by saying that he's a troubled man. But now we saw that video at the beginning of the segment where Ye is saying, he's trying to kind of distance himself. Is he doing his own damage control?
Yeah, I think the two of them here are not doing damage control. They're adding fuel to the fire. They're both narcissists and they both love all this attention. And in the past, this playbook has worked for Donald Trump. Maybe not so much for Kanye West, although one could argue too, his career has exploded because of controversial things that he has said. So I think they're both aware of what they're doing. I don't think that today they regret this meeting. I think we're all talking about them. And next week, there'll be another crisis, another drama. And once again, we'll all be talking about the former president.
Yeah, and we'll be talking to you guys about what to do. All right, Jacquie Jordan, Rob Shooter, great to have you. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, and plenty more still to